Greetings and salutations, good folks. It is I, Lumpz the Clown, and today I am going to be presenting to you the inaugural episode of the Lumpz Media vlog. This is going to be where you get all of the news and happenings and everything else like that, not just with me, but also going on at Lumpz Media and what we got in store coming up. First of all, just recently we hit Twitch affiliate status, so that was the shit, and we were able to get that done through consistent streaming throughout the week. And weekly streams are an occurring thing. Normally streams will occur on Fridays and Saturdays, sometimes Sundays as well, so look forward to that series we got going on right now, Breath of Fire 3. Just recently I completed Sweet Home for the NES or Famicom. That was awesome. I was able to achieve that run in about 5 hours and a few minutes, so like some change. But everything's looking good up for affiliate status. Should let you know that the content over at Lumpz the Clown Twitch channel is always going to be free to consume. I am not segregating out any content based on subscriber, like notification. I think there's like a $4.99 tier, a $9.99 tier, and a $24.99 tier. And of course, I would appreciate any sort of subscriptions out there that come with that type of thing. However, all of the content on that channel is going to be free to consume, and we'll be talking a little bit more about how it plays into Lumpz Media and the standard that we're setting over there, and I'm really excited to announce that and where we're going to be at going forward. But yes, subscriptions are appreciated deeply. However, the content and everything is going to be free for everyone to consume. There is no discernible perks that come with that aside from the use of the custom emotes. I got one set up for the $4.99 sub tier. I don't know if I'm even going to bother with the other ones because, I mean, even the $4.99 tier would be deeply appreciated, but it's not required to view the content, participate in the chat, wind up in a little segregated room, or see the stream in any higher quality content, because I was actually going through the setup for affiliate and I just thought that was ridiculous. It doesn't fit the vision at all for my own personal Twitch channel or for anything going forward for Lumpz Media. Future plans for that, as we get in more content providers to the website, I will be setting up a exclusive Lumpz Media Twitch channel where it would be kind of like a multi-streamer type thing, and I'm really excited to get that off the ground once we get some more contributors in, and just keep your eyes tuned for that. Of course, all friends and everything are going to be involved if they would like to be. It's totally up to them. There's no pressure there. So yeah, I'd love to see some more contributors come in down the road, and we'll see what happens with that. Okay, I got my talking points up here listed because there's so much shit to talk about, but I actually have been building a arcade cabinet over the last 4 or 5 years. Picked up a Golden Tee arcade cabinet for super cheap from a local arcade distributor, and that was pretty sweet. Picked it up for $50, and I've been slapping all types of parts in it, and it's fully functional now. It's got its own stereo surround system of my own design. I was able to get in there, get everything welded up, wired up, everything we needed to get going in order to get that started. So it's got stereo surround sound, it's got the X arcade tank stick controls in the custom control panel that I built to my own design, and the only thing that's not working on it is the power supply. But other than that, it's got a monitor, it's got everything, and I've put all of this time and effort into getting this cabinet built, and I've decided to make the choice to sell it. Reason being is I would like to get a hold of a custom control panel, the parts that I need to build one, and I want to put it all together myself. I'm going to document the build from the ground up, and I'm going to put that out there for you guys to consume in the event that you ever wanted to build one of your own, because that's what I'm going to be using for future streams. I'm going to be positioning the camera as such on future streams when I get that custom control panel set up to where you can see the arcade control stick going as I play whatever games that the Pi can dish out. And the way that I'm going to be programming it, it's going to be compatible with like PC, Mac. I'm not sure about other systems and everything else like that, because I do want to output an HDMI. I think there are ways of making that compatible with the PS3, the PS4, all that. I can't even go up to PS4. Newest system I own is a Wii U. I do got my PS3 down here. That would be the shit to play with that. I'm just not sure if the PS3 is configured for custom controls like that. I don't know. But well, the only thing we can do is plug it in and give it a try. What else do we got here? Oh, yeah. It looks like Lumpz Media, that would include me and Kirbear of SFWF fame. We are building a Gameboy Macro. he's got some old DSs lying around. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the one out of the bunch that is the most highly functioning, and we're going to convert it into a Gameboy Macro that plays Game Boy Advance games. Now, of course, you can't play any DS games on it because the top screen will be missing, but we're going to mold out the body. And since the DS is beyond repair because the one that we're looking at has that ribbon busted, we're going to go ahead and build something even better. So we're going to build a Game Boy Macro, and of course we'll document that build and everything as we roll that out. We would love to put that out there for you folks. If anyone has any dead DSs, you can repurpose them. It doesn't have to be the end of the world, and there you go. What else do we got? Oh, I actually made the choice to relaunch the Patreon. The way that I did in the past, it was just for me and lumpstheclown.com. And back then, there was like tiered rewards if people wanted to like subscribe for like $1 or $5 to get all these different perks and everything else. And that never really sat well with me back then, and that's why I deleted the Patreon in the first place, because I don't like that exclusivity shit, and I don't like being put under the gun to live up to some type of expectation. So I was like, okay, let's go ahead and just set it up as a dollar only tier. And the guy who gave me the inspiration for that was Jim Sterling of the Jimquisition. Only has the one tier on there, and just like me, he has a vision just like we do at Lumpz Media, and that is no walls are separating anything from content just based on what you pay. We just think that's horseshit. The only reason that we would want people to do that is that they like our content and they want to support what we do and up our production value, because down the road, a better camera would be good to go. Maybe we could get a hold of some DSLR shit, update the PC, which is still rocking the 4 cores. I could bump this particular motherboard up to an 8 core. All of the money and everything that we would gather from all these efforts, we're talking like Amazon affiliate sales, we're talking about any sort of Patreon subscriptions, Twitch subscriptions, anything like that is all going to get funneled back into Lumpz Media and the equipment necessary to run it. Website we could definitely upgrade down the road, but I do like operating in the small sphere, so to speak. A lot of like big overblown websites will just stuff your fucking eyes full of ads just over and over and over and over, which brings me to my last point. I actually go to the same few websites over and over and over again myself because I like the content that they put out, but a lot of them are employing aggressive pay models, which I don't like. You want to talk, for example, over at crack.com, they started doing you have to pay in order to comment. And then you also have to, in order to view their articles sometimes on your phone, you have to turn on the fucking airplane mode, because they have an ad every other paragraph, and it's like one of those rolling ones that you see at the top and bottom of pages that just kind of take a look at the user's history and then display something out there. Well, since I run my phone in a private mode most of the time, the computer inside of this phone just starts freaking out, and then it'll just reload the page over and over and over again. Doesn't make for a good user experience. You go to Forbes.com, try to read their shit with an ad blocker, and you're going to get a nag screen saying, "Oh, you can't view our content because you're using an ad blocker. Well, dude, turn it off, and then that way." And then you also see other websites out there that will truncate articles that are only like maybe 200, 300 pages anyway, and then they'll spread it across 20, 30 pages, and they'll stuff about 30 ads on each page. That is bullshit. I hate that. And then the most egregious of all is probably the autoplay videos that you see out there. Who wants to click on a website and is being forced to watch a video? Some of the biggest aggressors out there for that tactic would be like CNN and all the big news websites. Yeah, I know people are going on there for news, but who necessarily is going to be in a position at any given time of the day to watch a video? What if it is a different political party and then they're like bullshits and then it causes problems at work, etc.? I just don't do it. So that is why Lumpz Media has taken a strong stance against all of that shit. The only ads you will see are at the top and the bottom of the page, and that is based on user experience. Whatever is in the history there, that is not a required click. And on top of that, it doesn't even take too long to load the page either, so that's fine. And to be honest, I don't get a lot of traffic from those, so those might even end up getting dropped down the road too in favor of speed. And the other thing is, too, is we're never going to do the autoplay videos. We're never going to stuff those stupid revolutionary ads between articles. Or yeah, when I say revolutionary, I mean like cycle through based on different user search history and junk like that. Nothing to do with like guerrilla warfare or whatever. But yeah, the only thing that we will do is we employ the Amazon affiliate links in the event that somebody wants to purchase any sort of products that we review or we talk about or anything like that. They can buy that at no additional cost to them. We would get a small commission of that, and all of that money that is made on that goes funneled right back into Lumpz Media. It does not go into my pockets. Anyone who's popped into my streams know that I complain all the time about my money woes, etc. But yeah, everything's going to go back into Lumpz Media. I feel very strongly about this, and we were never ever sell out, and we are not going to turn our site into an ad dump, which a lot of people have done, unfortunately. I'm really sad to hear about crack.com, and I'm really disappointed that they would take this great comedy site and just turn it into something stupid, you know, that's just shilly. And on top of that, they do like these promotional ads where we talk about our store and where you can buy it. To me, that just, it's janky, you know, like, build trust with folks and then try to make money doing another thing. But I know they're a comedy site. How do you monetize something like that? But there are better ways than detracting from the user experience. And then they try to get like sneaky Amazon affiliate sales through like linking through stupid shit through their articles that have nothing to do with the article in question. Or they'll lambaste something, and then they will try to make money off it at Amazon at the same time. I'm just so disappointed in how they're running their site, and a few of the other ones I saw, Forbes. Lumpz Media will never get in your face for using an ad blocker, because there's hardly any ads to block. Yeah, you blocked 2 as of right now, and that's no skin off my butt, because honestly, people don't click it, and more than likely we'll get rid of it. But either way, you know, some folks find those types of ads useful, so that's why they're there. Maybe they might see something in there that they like, and yeah, but not everybody's like that. I mean, I'm not like that personally, but some are. And I do see some mild traffic through there, and that's the only reason that they're in there right now. But if it were up to me and I was getting 0 traffic for, say, 2-3 months on those ads alone, then yeah, they'd be gone, because that actually slows down the site a little bit because it has to load up the widget and all that other junk. It just adds more milliseconds to the load times. Lumpz Media is here to give you the best user experience possible. So what we offer are videos, honest tech demos, reviews, infographics, and the list is going to go on and on. Kirbear is actually, we were in talks. It looks like he's going to be developing something in regards to the PS2 down the road. So when that goes live, we will definitely let you know. And dude writes amazing articles, so I'm really excited to bring him on board for his inaugural article for Lumpz Media. But at this point, I am all out of news to give you kids. I was going to do this in a weekly format, but I think that's a little too rapid fire. I think I'm going to keep this at a month per, and consider this the reemergence and rebirth of Clowny News. So this is going to be the new format going forward. Expect a monthly drop from me. We'll talk about Lumpz Media and where we're at, where we're going, and where we want to be. So at this point, I want to say thank you all very much for tuning in for the very first official announcement from your CEO, Lumpz the Clown, for Lumpz Media, and Lumpz the Clown out.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.